killer query letter together, start sending that baby out. So in batches of 10. I don't send it to all 100 at once, of course. So as they start coming back, and I checking off the list as the no, and the next ones go out and go out and go out and go out until I reach the bottom of the list, and I still haven't had any takers. I could have given up then. I could have just said, okay, I've tried, I'm done, that's it. But I knew, writing is what I wanted to do, and I'm sure it's what you all want to do. It's what we do. So you say you're going to keep going, you're going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing this. The unfortunate thing is life got in the way again. So 10 years passed, still no second knowledge. And I finally said to myself, if I'm going to do this, if I'm really, really going to do this thing that 12-year-old me wanted to do, then I need to get my act in gear. Because I'm not getting any younger. I mean, I thought I would, but somehow it didn't work that way. And I said, okay, I need to do something about this. What can I do? I needed to carve more time out of my day. So I started sleeping less, getting up early. I would write for 2 hours before I went to work. In the evenings when I could, I would write in the evenings. On weekends, wherever I could get the time, I would write then until I got that next book done. So I got book number 2 done. Very excited. Got it into working shape. Got my list of agents together. Got my killer query letter together. Started sending it out again. And it came back just like before. And it goes into the drawer with the other one. So now I've got 2 drawer novels that nobody wants. But that's okay. I was prepared this time because I knew what the experience was like. I knew what happened last time. And I knew I wasn't going to, no matter what, I was going to let it stop me. So I had already started writing book number 3 at this point. So I'm writing book number 3. And I'm actually really liking book number 3. I can tell that my abilities have been improving, which naturally are going to occur, right? When you're playing baseball, the first time you don't go out to play baseball, you're not playing, for the Yankees. So, surprisingly, I was getting better. And I was really enjoying it. So I finished this book and I go, this is really good. I really like this. I felt really good about this one. Get my agent list together, write my killer query, start sending it out. And this time I start getting a few nibbles. More than a few nibbles, several nibbles. But nothing more than nibbles. And at the end of my list, nobody took it. And I was really disappointed this time because this one I really felt good about. Still, I've got to keep moving, reluctantly put it into the drawer with the other ones. And I was already starting to plan out book number 4 at this point. So I'm working on the plan for book number 4. And an interesting thing happens. I ran into a friend of mine who I used to be in a writer's group with. And he had some success. He had a couple books out with Random House. And at that time, it started publishing with a small LA press called Ugly Town. And which is it's a funny name, but they're actually at the time were a very prestigious little small press. And he said to me, we got to talking, and I told him about my problems with this 3rd book, and how I was really disappointed. And he said, you know what? Send the boys at Ugly Town your manuscript, and I'll let them know it's coming. And I said, send them my full manuscript? He said, yeah, just send them your full manuscript. So the next day, I sent my manuscript off, of course. Now, though I had learned my lessons, I did not put any faith in anything happening at that point. I said, okay, I'm sending it off. It's in the back of my mind. I need to keep moving forward because I can't assume that anything is going to happen. I need to keep making something new. If I'm going to do this, it's going to be a matter of sheer willpower to get me into the publishing ranks. So I go back to working on book number 4, and 10 months pass. Now in 10 months, Ugly Town that's been put into the back of my mind is now completely out of my mind. If you would ask me what had happened, I would have probably said, well, they must have thrown it away, or it never got there. It's just not going to happen. 10 months gone. I'm working away. I'm getting close to starting my revisions on number 4. I'm very excited about it. It's something very different than anything I've written before, and I'm really liking it too. And then I get this email that obviously I'm one of several recipients of the email, but it's from Ugly Town. And the email read, sorry for the delayed response. We have your manuscript. We will contact you in a month. I'm going, well, that's not a no. It's not a yes either, but it's not a no.